Hello and welcome to Digital Storytelling. My name is Felix Kronenberg and I'm an Associate Professor of Modern Languages and Literatures and Director of the Language Learning Center at Rhodes College. In this installment of my web tutorial, I will talk a little bit about learning spaces and conclude our series on digital storytelling. In a traditional language lab, students used microphones to record their voices and create recordings. They did this by themselves. It was very difficult for them to talk to each other. This really was just a one-directional flow of communication. Kress writes that the new technologies have changed unidirectionality into bidirectionality. And I wanted to talk a little bit about our learning spaces and how they should encourage this type of communication and support the process of digital storytelling. Here we see our latest Language Learning Center at Rhodes College. And as you can see, much has changed from the cubicles and booths of the old language lab. You see students using multiple forms of technology. They use computers, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. They talk to each other while creating and allow me as the instructor here in the middle to walk around and assist students. You may have heard about this concept as the flipped classroom or a makerspace. And here we are creating digital media, but we also talk to each other. We don't just talk to the machines. These spaces are important. As we move more and more into a digital realm, human contact is ever more important. This includes us faculty. Here we see an image of our Rhodes faculty grading together. We could do this by ourselves, but we seek each other and trade advice, stories, and have some genuine connection. And as with digital storytelling, we always have to remember that the storytelling is the most important part, not the digital. As some practical advice, consider the furniture in there. It's more important than the technology. The technology nowadays is ubiquitous and most students have their own devices. I think a bring your own device design is important for technology, but what's really important is that we support different modes of learning and creation in the classroom and out of the classroom. Most of my work is in this nowadays, and I'm really interested in how physical spaces can enable us to work in digital spaces. Some simple solutions, again, are not technological, and I think digital storytelling is an inherently human form, not a technological form. Our walls are writable, and I think this process of getting started, of brainstorming, is a crucial phase and often more important to me than a polished digital story project in the end. Let us not lose sight of this human interaction. I think we need to work on a hybrid model, and I think human interaction face-to-face and human interaction in the digital realm are not opposed, but they can work in a complementary way. And the results I often see have been amazing. I look forward to hearing your digital stories and seeing them. Please send me a note and please share all the ideas. I could only talk about the tip of the iceberg here. There are so many tools and creative ideas. I highly recommend reading a few books on this. There are some excellent books on digital storytelling and transmedia. And also to look out for some tools that are coming out daily for multiple devices. And there are so many creative ideas that teachers and instructors and professors use these. It's really hard to just put them into these short tutorials. These videos don't replace a workshop or any sort of serious work with digital storytelling. I just wanted to pique your interest with them, and I hope you have a better idea. And if you're new to digital storytelling, I hope you start using digital stories in your teaching and learning. They're really a wonderful way. And the best way to get started is to create one yourself and feel the power of digital storytelling. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.